Hi, this is Tom, and today we're going to play the game, or X game. It begins like this. The game is presented as simply a large X, and let's play it with the numbers of 24 and 11. The game is then played by finding two numbers that multiply to 24. We call that a product. And two numbers that add to 11, we call that a sum. Now, in order to do this, the best way is to start with 24 and find numbers in groups of 2 that multiply to 24. For example, the easiest one might be 1 and 24. Since we began with 1, now let's try 2. So we could say 2 times 12, that also gives us 24. 2, the next number would be 3. 3 times 8, that just happens to work. If we go up to 4, we get 4 times 6. Then the next number that goes into 24 is 6, but notice we've already recorded that as 4 times 6. And once your numbers begin to repeat like that, then you've found all of the factors. So these are my factors of 24. So now what we want to find is two factors that actually multiply to 24 and add to 11. So for example, I could take a look at 1 and 24 and notice that that gives me 25. So that doesn't work. Now if I look through each of these, and I'll keep them in their groups of 2, so 1 and 24, that's 25. 2 and 12 is, let's make a note, that's 14. 3 and 8, there's my 11. Since we say that 3 plus 8 is equal to 11, and 3 times 8 is 24, the answer to the game is 3 and 8. Now, let's try another version. And this time, let's play this game. Let's play the game with 24 and negative 14. Now, right off the bat, notice that we need to get our sum is negative, yet our product is positive. So the only way this happens is the factors must both be negative. And you'll find you get more comfortable with this as you try a few examples. Must both be negative. So let's take a look. So for example, if I have a negative 1 and I add that to a negative 24, my result is negative 25. But I need to get to negative 14. So let's try our next one was negative 2 plus negative 12, and sure enough, that's negative 14, and we also know that negative 2 times negative 12 adds to, or multiplies to positive 24. And so we could say then the results are negative 2 and negative 12. And the order of the writing the results doesn't matter. Let's try one more example. I'm going to scroll up here. Let's play the game, and this time we'll play the game with negative 24 and positive 2. Now, the key here is this, and that is a negative product only comes, or how about only results from, you can either take a negative number and multiply it by a positive, or by taking a positive number and multiplying it by a negative. So if we return to our results up above, for example, the first numbers in our list were 1 and 24. The next ones we had were 2 and 12, 3 and 8. Oops. Next land, 4 and 6. So for example, if I take, let's write this over here, or let's record our results here. So for example, if I take a -1 plus a 24, I get a 23. And if I switch the negative sign, all it does is just switch the sign on the sum above. So now I have, oops, I wrote the answer there. -24, then my result is -23. I could continue this with each one. Let's try one more. So for example, if I tried -2 plus 12, my result here is going to be +10. If I switch the negative, I'll get a -10. So let's just try that. And we could do that with the 3 and the 8. We could try -3 plus 8. That gives me a 5. And if we switch the negative sign, we have 3 plus -8. And we have -5. We're down to our last two, which is a -4 plus a 6. And there it is. That's 2. We write our results, -4, 6. And that's how you play the game. This is Tom, and thank you for watching.